Let's get down for the clown, let's do what we do. Let's hang what we crew. You know Raider Nation is about to do what we do. That's right, we got Marcus Allen on our back, so you know I'm about to attack. Let's start this thing out with the right way, the best way, the Raider way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, T3 proudly presents to you Raiders Tea Time. It's your host, T3. Time to get down for the clown, but before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Come talk to your boy. Every day is a good day. Even on a Tuesday, thank you everybody for subscribing, checking it out, getting down, doing what you do. We are at 55 subscribers. We hit for that 100. That first 100 day is what we're trying to get to. But I appreciate all those. But it's a small button for you, but it's a big button for your boy when you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit them likes. Keep them joints at 50% or higher. Let your boy know how you feel. And how do you do that? By dropping a comment in the conversations. But let's do what we came to do and have a conversation what we're going to do. Now that we are only days away from preseason, we will have every other day conversations leading up to our preseason game, as well as our weekly conversations once the season begins. So I'm glad to be off vacation, glad to be back. I know you've been waiting on your boy. It's time to talk to a real fan, a real Raider fan, a fan that knows how to get down for the clown. So let's address the elephant. Oh, what is that? Oh my, that's big. In the room, PB. Yes, sir. Let's have this conversation. Absolutely. Christian Wilkins is now gone. I don't care about the rumors, the conversations, the things behind the noise and everything else. What I do care about is that this is another high, big name, big free agent that we've brought in, that we've let go. But let me digress on that piece of worry and stress. There is none. I have no concern. Why? Because I know the man who made the decision. Pete motherfreaking Carroll made this decision, baby. He was the one that made this call. He was the one that pulled the plug. He was the one that says no more, let's go. Because one, he didn't bring him in. This was not his free agent. This was the free agent from last year's regime. Two, it sounds like the way it's going, they just didn't see eye to eye. I don't want to hear none of the rumors. Don't drop none of that in the content. Don't drop none of that in the comments. I don't care. It's noise in my ear. What I do care about is the people who wants to be there, the people who wants to get down, the people that wants to do it. Because let's be real, we only had Wilkins for 5 games. It'd be one thing if it was 2 years in and he was dominating the game and him and Max Crosby was tearing up things, but we had him for 5 games. Now, were those 5 games phenomenal? Yes, he made some impacts. He made some moves. He did what he had to do. But let's be real. He went down in week 5, and we made names with Clavon Chason. We made names with Snowden. We made names with Adam Butler. Those are the folks that kept us within the top 15. That's right. I said top 15 defense in the league. You know what didn't change? Patrick Graham. This man was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches out of wheat toast. You know what I'm saying? He was doing what he had to do, and I appreciate everything that he do. So I am not stressed. I'm not worried. We got 100% of the bodies in camp. I hear and I've heard, and the speculations and the thoughts of Wilson moving to inside defensive tackle is an intriguing piece to me. That means my man is seeing something. My man knows something is going in the works. My man is watching what's happening out in the field. My man is doing what he has to do to keep this team together. What else we looking for? We're looking for our corners. And who did they bring on? Jamal Adams. My man is about to be a downhill runner. They don't need him for every down. We just need him for important downs. And that's what we brought him in for. And that's what we're looking for to come into this. We're at a 90-man roster. We got to get it down to 53, which means the 53 that Pete Carroll and his cast of crew decide to hang with. That's when it's about to go down. We know Brock Bowers is going to show up. We know that Geno Smith is going to show up. Nobody's position is safe. And everybody that's acting like they can just walk in and do what they want to do, and there's only three guys who are showing to be safe in this division. Geno Smith, he's going to be our starting quarterback, and AOC is going to be the backup. So stop acting, stop playing. Yes, I like Cam Miller. He's a nice little added piece. It may develop into something great and phenomenal, but AOC is going to be the backup. Ashton Genty will be the starting running back. He will average about 22 to 25 carries a game with your boy Raheem Mostert. So it's now time for White and McCormick to show who's going to be running back number 3. And your man Brock stinking Bowers, Brocktimus Prime, is the only 3 position out in the 4. Let me take that back. Max stinking Crosby is going to be the 4th position that's out there doing this thing. Those 4 are a lock. Outside of that, as much as I love my boy Jacoby the law firm Myers, as much as I love to see and watch him, the most sure hands in the league. Do you know he did not drop a pass? Not one single pass thrown in his direction touched the ground. So that's a sure hand receiver, and I know they're going to use him in the best way. But even he is not locked down to be wide receiver number 1. It is competition across the board across the wide receivers. It's the competition across the board against the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th tight end. It's a competition across the board against the offensive line. Yes, I love JPJ. Yes, I love his energy. I love his enthusiasm. I love his anger. I love his madness. But let's be real. Our offensive line was our biggest weakness last year. Colton Miller's got something to prove. JPJ's got something to prove. DJ Glaze has something to prove. And we do not have any guards in the lineup for this piece. So I cannot wait to see what our offensive line looks like. But now you're asking me, there was a question, who are you waiting on? Who are you waiting to see come up? Who are you waiting on to watch out? Who are you waiting on to see what they gonna do? You know, as a fan, you know what I'm looking for? You know what I'm waiting to see? A name that I'm waiting to hear. With the defensive line being in a little bit of disarray the way it is, watch out for Tonka Hemingway. Yes, this man is going to make a name for himself outside of the clan, and he's going to put the smack down on some candy. Woo! You know it is about to go down up in this mofo round here. So let's sit back, folks. Let's relax. Let's chill. Let's ride. Oh. Stop the crying in the back. Yes, I'm talking to you. You in the back crying because we ain't got Christian Wilkins. Bruh, shut up. Sit down. Watch your mama. Go talk to her. Go get your bottle and sit with the rest of the kids at the kiddie table, because the real Raider fans is ready to rep that silver and black. The real Raider fans is ready to put on that hat. The real Raider fans is waiting for the season. AFC West is going to be no joke. Don't act like the Kansas City Chiefs are just going to be asleep. Don't act like the Denver Broncos ain't trying to look for us. Don't act like the Chargers ain't trying to say our names, because last year we did not win one division game. And what did I tell you? I said we were going to split with the Chiefs, beat the Chargers twice, and beat Denver twice. Yes, sir, I said it. Look at your man's face. Look over his eyes. Look at my eyes. 10-7. Wild card. Playoff team. Preseason for us starts next week. But the first preseason game, Hall of Fame game, this Thursday. Let's go. Let's get excited. Let's bring in the energy. Woo, doggy. Let's hang out. Let's dwell out. Let's do what we do. Hey, you in the back, let me hear you loud on the attack and holler back, Ray.